Hey guys, today I want to talk about energy. As projectors, that's the one thing that we're always missing the most. Having this stable energy to be able to do the things that we want and how to be happy and radiant while we're waiting for those invitations. My profile is 13 Investigator Martyr, and I want to share with you guys today all the systems that I have investigated throughout the years and all that I've experimented within myself to get to the highest levels of energy, of vitality, to be able to do all these things that I wanted to do, that all these interests that I have, and how to survive life as a projector. So if you want to know more, stay tuned. Roll the credits. So I'm going to share a couple of tips today with you. The first one is going to be rest. Rest is super important. You are the one person that cannot afford to go to bed late or outside of your normal hours, and you're probably gonna be good taking naps. That has been a huge thing for me. Like whenever you're feeling like your energy is going down, take a 20-minute power nap. You don't need to sleep. You just need to lie down and let your body relax and rest in a kind of yoga nidra kind of way. It's very useful. I used to do it once a day at least. Sometimes you need it, sometimes you don't. But when you're going down, you really take those 20 minutes and it makes a big difference. The other thing is resting at the right time. And I have a whole video on this, and it has to do with circadian rhythms and how different lights from the sun and from the environment, from your electric light, affect the way that your brain produces melatonin, which is a hormone that makes you relax and be able to rest and restore. But the gist of it is, try to wake up with the sun, and then as soon as the sun goes down, try to stay away from any source of blue light, of artificial light that is not supposed to be there naturally. So turn off your electric lights, turn off your iPad or your iPhone, and if you cannot, put a blue light filter on it. And there's apps called Flux, which will make your computer screen look amber in the evening. There's the same for your phone. You can go to color filters in the iPhone and just put it to red so you don't see that blue light at night. There's the same app for Android phones. And maybe try lighting candles at night and reading and relaxing. So this way you feel like you'll be tired by the time the sun goes down and you're going to sleep during the night. That has been a big difference to me. Resting is the number one thing as a projector that should be a priority. The second thing, and this might come as a surprise for some of you guys, is conserving your sexual energy. As many of you know, I come from the world of Tantra and Taoism and circulating and using your sexual energy as creative energy, as life force. So what I'm going to say to you is just be careful with it. If you're a man, try to investigate withholding ejaculation and channeling that energy throughout the body. I recommend the book Cultivating Male Sexual Energy by Mantak Chia, and there's also one for women called Cultivating Female Sexual Energy. For women, the process is slightly different. However, as much as you can have more orgasms, try not to have clitoral orgasms. Those are the ones that deplete your nervous energy the most and the ones that you want to keep inside. It's a very interesting world. I have other videos and information about it, but if you want to know more, just be sure to message me. Number 3 is working out, and this might come as a surprise to some of you, which feel like working out, it's not for projectors, it doesn't work. Well, for me, it has made a big difference. The thing is, you have to be smart about it. You cannot spend 2-3 hours a day in the gym. That's not going to work for you. You have to do the minimum effective effort for your hormones, for your body, for your mitochondria to start generating that energy and to make your body work more efficiently. The things that have worked the best for me are micro workouts. This means like doing a set of a few different types of workouts a few times during the day. So you maybe do a set when you wake up, a set around noon, another set in the afternoon, and another set in the evening. The 3 main exercises that are important for this are some kind of pushing movement, can be push-ups, squats for your lower body, and some kind of pull-up movement for your back. Of course, you can get more complex, but if you do just one of these in each separate day, it will make a big difference. Interestingly enough, You can do heavy sets with very slow motion, yeah, and you can also do explosive sets on a different day, which are like fast and very dynamic. Also, another type of workout that has really worked for me are the Tabata sets. This is a very quick workout. You can dish in 4 minutes, and it really makes a difference on how your body reacts and how your body absorbs and utilizes oxygen, which is vital for us. What's the trick? You're gonna do 20 seconds of very intense physical activity. It can be mountain climbers, jumping jacks, the bike, running, anything will do. And then you rest for 10 seconds. Then you repeat this motion until you reach the 4-minute mark. So how would it look like? 20 seconds in, 10 out, 30 seconds. Another 20 seconds in, 10 out, 50 seconds. Another 20 seconds in, 10 out, and so on and so forth until you reach the 4-minute mark. It's very useful to do it with a stopwatch. So you do 20, 10, 20, 10 until the marker hits there. By the end of the exercises, you'll be catching your breath. You'll be quite exhausted. But I've noticed this gives me so much more energy and vitality throughout the day. I think it's important to do workouts at least once a day and keep your body moving and shaking. You can even do dancing. It really makes a difference in the amount of energy that I have during the day. Number 4 is supplements. I have also another bigger video about supplements, but I would say the essential ones that I take every day are B complex, something that has like B3 and B12. This is essential for ATP production, which is energy production at the cellular level in the mitochondria. And the V12 also works on the nervous system. It's very relaxing and works on your concentration, on your multitasking, on your memory. I really recommend that. The second one is magnesium, which is also essential for absorption and redistribution of ATP. So as we want to produce as much energy as possible, I recommend taking a magnesium supplement every day. This will make the process much more efficient. And the third one, which is free actually, is vitamin D3. Why? Because vitamin D3 is essential for magnesium absorption and also has a host of other benefits on the body, like immune system regulation, healthier skin, a lot of benefits, calcium absorption from vitamin D3. And you can just get it from the sun. If you spend some time in the sun every day, at least half an hour, you'll get more than 10 UIs of D3, which is more than enough to get you through the day. If you don't live in a place that has warm weather or has sun, you can also supplement it. And I feel like it really makes a difference when you have all that nutrient availability disposable to you. Another bonus for this is fish oil or omega-3 fatty acids. I really feel like it makes a difference in my brain, my cognition. Like, I completely recommend having those 4 supplements. The 5th thing I'm going to mention, and this is a huge topic, it could be a whole video or a course by itself, but it's proper nutrition. What you want to fight is inflammation. You want to fight bloating. If you find yourself being heavy or bloated in the gut, that's going to be a problem for you to have an adequate fuel supply for your body. So basically what I'm going to recommend for you to do is, 1, have a healthy gut flora. What does this mean? Try to eat fermented products like sauerkraut, kimchi, yogurts, kefir, natto, or miso, as many different varieties as you have. This will repopulate your intestines and your digestive system in a way that it will make it easier for you to absorb the foods that you eat. As many of you know, digestion happens from all these bacteria and all these colonies that you have in your gut, and that's what breaks down the food and helps you absorb the nutrients. So the first thing is a healthy gut flora. The second is combating inflammation. Try not to eat things that are inflammatory, spicy foods. I highly recommend stop eating grains. Like for me, that made a huge difference. Like I'm no longer bloated. I can digest my food so much better. So I took grains out. And I also highly recommend not eating anything high in sugars. If you want to eat some fruit every now and then, that's fine. But a lot of sugary foods, processed foods, will cause unbalance in the bacteria in your gut, and the absorption of your nutrients is not going to be as good. Like your energy levels, your blood sugar is going to be spiking all the time. I advise for a ketogenic type of diet. You can Google that, but I don't know, see for yourself what gives you the best results. Another thing that is inflammatory, and I also stop consuming, is any kind of fried or deeply cooked oils. Take that out of your diet, like fried foods. We all know this, but it causes a lot of inflammation. It irritates your brains and your tissues, especially these cheap oils that you have, like a huge bottle or gallon of oil for $2. Yeah, that can't be good for you. If you want to cook with a little bit of coconut oil or any kind of like more natural, non-pesticide free, non-transgenic oils, that's fine. Just try to keep your oils raw and try to consume more omega-3s than omega-6s. I also have a video on this if you want to know more. One very good trick that I can give you to fight inflammation is a turmeric tea. You can also combine it with ginger. I have multiple cups throughout the day. If you can find fresh turmeric and fresh ginger, you can just chop it, pour some boiling water over it, just wait a minute, and then you can drink it all throughout the day. If not, you can also use powdered ginger and turmeric. It also works. And if you want to boost the potential absorption of curcumin in your body, you can also add a little bit of black pepper. It can make your curcumin absorption up to 1,000-fold better. And the last tip I want to give you is meditation, contemplation. And you're going to say, how is that going to give me more energy? It's not going to give you more energy per se, but what it's going to do, it's going to give you more awareness. As you are in this stillness, in this silence, you are going to be able to perceive more. You are going to be able to notice when your energy is winding down and the things you can do to prevent or cushion that winding down. Yeah, you can take a nap. If you feel like you're more inflamed, you can do this anti-inflammatory trick. If you feel like you're not digesting your food well, it's just going to give you more awareness of where you are and the things you can do to navigate this thing. I'm constantly observing my body. I'm constantly becoming aware of where am I like dwindling down, where am I inflamed, or where am I like tired, where's my nervous system saturated. And in this way, by doing these exercises, you're going to be able to self-diagnose and be able to balance your energy and use it accordingly. If one day you went to bed late, you're going to feel it the next day, and then you can compensate for that with some of the techniques that I've shared with you. Okay, so that was the end of this short video. If you want to know more about any of these practices that I've mentioned, I have a free group if you want to join. The group is called Antidote. If you cannot find it in the groups, just shoot me a message and I'll be happy to share with you. Yeah, I love you guys. You're one of the most supportive communities I'm in. I love to be a projector too. We have a lot of gifts, and I hope all of these tips can make your life easier, happier, give you more energy, and shake off all that bitterness, yeah, that we have as projectors, yeah, which is so heavy. So I hope you guys have a radiant day. This is my social media if you want to check it, and yeah, goodbye.